It's been a while since I've talked about cozy fantasy on this channel, but I have a new book to add to the roster, and that is the prequel to Legends and Lattes. Grab a cup of tea and let's get into this. Hello book friends, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to the channel. Hello if you're new. I love a good cozy fantasy. I read a lot of different things on this channel, but one of my go-to genres for when I am feeling like I need a warm freaking hug and this world is just so desolate and dark and horrible is cozy fantasy. And one of my favorite books in the cozy fantasy genre is Legends and Lattes. It shouldn't be a shocker. It is a fan favorite. I have a review already on the channel about how much I loved this book and how it just warmed my cold, dead heart. Just so much feeling and emotion and just happiness reading it that I was super excited when I heard that Travis Baldree was coming out with a prequel. Any book in this world I will read. And honestly, I think anything by Travis Baldree I will read if it gives me the same kind of cozy, warm fuzzies that Legends and Lattes did. I know that some people don't like it. I'm not one of those people. Bookshops and Bonedust follows our lovely main character, Viv, and you get to see her before she has a coffee shop and she settles down and she's left the orc life behind her. She gets injured while she's with her band of vigilantes or whatever they are, and she ends up in this little seaside town recovering in a tavern. They're gonna come back and pick her up. Her gang's gonna pick her up in after some length of time, so she just has time to kill. And so she stays in the upper part of this inn and she goes downstairs and hangs out in the tavern. She walks around town. She ends up going into this bookstore and meeting one of the fellow townspeople, and that starts a whole journey for her with love and friendship and books and reading and adventure, and just it's so good. I don't like, what is this review? This review is just me gonna be like, please read this book. It's good. It's fun. It's lovely. Is it as wonderful as I thought Legends and Lattes was? No, it is not Legends and Lattes. I don't think anything will hit the first time like Legends and Lattes for me, but this was good. I'm so happy to be back in this world, to see Viv in another context, to watch Viv discover books and literature. And I feel like there's so much room in here for Travis Baldree to create spin-off books within this world. Some of the books she reads in this story, you get glimpses of what they are about or little snippets of it or just summaries. And I would love to know what those stories are. I would eat up a novella or something that is based on the stories that are in these books. If he wrote them out for reals, I would love a story with one of the authors of the books she reads is a romance author, and she's also like a recluse, and she lives in this seaside town, and like they're working to try to get her to sort of come out and do some more things. But anyway, so they end up meeting her at some point, but she's fascinating. I would love to know more about her and her like butler companion. I want to know so much more about characters in this world he's created. And I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I'm looking down at a random review I have pulled up on my screen, and it does talk about how moist is something that comes up a lot. So I will say that if you're listening to this audiobook and you do not like when people say the word moist, perhaps not the audiobook for you. Maybe you can read it. Don't listen to the audiobook if moist is gonna trigger you, but it's lovely. And there is a bit of romance in it. Viv does fall for somebody, but it is assumed that it's going to be like, you know, like a summer romance. There is an end time to all of this. Nothing is going to last. She's going to go back out doing her raids and all the other things she's going to do. She's not settling down. She's just passing time in this town. But while she passes time in this town, she does get to experience love, and they both learn from each other and this relationship, and their lives are the better for it. And I love that about it. I love that Travis Baldree gives Viv the space to be more than just a fighter, more than just an orc. And he just lets her have love and friendship and adventures. And oh, I love these so much. I just read them. Just read them. That is all. That's the review. Read these books. They're so good. I love them. It is cold and it is snowy, and at least in this hemisphere, and this is the perfect time to just feel good. Read a book that makes you feel good. The world is rough. Times are tough. I'm rhyming. Read these books. Okay. That is all. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video, whatever it may be, because it's my channel and I can do whatever I want. Bye. So just sit with me.